Hello, all the friends. We are live. I think we're live. If we're not, let me know. Oh man, what a ride this illness has been. Definitely been something. Hello there. Hello there. Templar Nightack. Have you been to our streams, Templar? Nice to have you, man. Or woman. Assuming man, because Templar, a knight. But who knows? You know. Who knows? Who knows, you know? There. My favorite Obi-Wan Kenobi quote. Hello there. Grab your favorite potato chips. Let's get started.
Ну що за день, а? Ані тобі хабара, ані навару. Такі ласти склеїти недовго.
Sucks. No loot, no khabar. I have all the solutions for your problems, my friend.
Що хотів?
I want to know what's going on in the zone.
Одне з головних правил у зоні – менше баляси точи. Один сталкер біля вогнища похизувався артефактом, який зі схрона стягнув. А поруч сидів його власник. Розмова була короткою.
You didn't end well for the stalker.
Побачимось.
Watch us.
Мама казала, ходи до музикалки. Зараз би такі сюїти на гітарі мужикам лабав.
Probably more than enough ammo to get into Prypiat. You ever go to Prypiat? Remember, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on me. Oh, oh, huh. The illness still has a hold of me. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Нарешті ми з Довгом припинили в мирову гратися. Як тільки Коршунов відвернувся, вони вирішили нам в спину ножа встромити. Так що у мене тепер роботи з головою. Ні секунди, щоб присісти. Тому вирішуй. Йдемо, не йдемо. Не гальмуй.
Так?
Легку прогулянку не обіцяю, але цілість тобі забезпечу.
Дякую.
Можемо вирушати.
Вирушати. Говорить українська мова now. Ask the doctor if he has some Hercules.
За медикаментами, чи так?
Так. Медикаментів.
Сюди небагато привозять. Бери, що є.
Що є? Yes. Oh, look, you have what I need. See? Push.
Не хворій.
Дякую.
Ось ти і на Янові.
Я дістав прилад, завдяки якому дух проводив через рубіж.
Який ще нахрін прилад?
Дух переробив сканери з Ндічазу, і з його допомогою міг вимикати деякі аномалії.
Та ви, блядь, знущаєтесь. Мало того, що по стіні готові лізти до Прип'яті, так ще й через аномалії херачили. Давай його сюди. Треба знищити, поки ще провідників не знайшлося.
А ти, сталкере, рубіж хотів перейти. Тепер шлях відкритий. Попереджу, щоб пропустили. Будь обережним.
Дякую. Hey, at least he's letting... Oh, I brought the chair with me. Okay, let's bring this chair with us further. What? The chair go back to its... Yeah, it's snapped back. Oh no, here it is. I was about to say, that's some chair.
Сталкери потякли, що знайшли обжиту квартиру в Прип'яті. Як думаєш, чия?
Думаю, ми ще багато подібних херні почуємо. Тепер, коли всіх сталкерів пропускають.
Прикинь, якщо реально там Дігтярьов живе. Я б не здивував.
That fresh Prypiat air. Or Jupiter air, I guess. Yeah. Jupiter. Jupiter. Not dilly-dally too much and make it all the way to Prypiat. Now, that facility looks very tempting. The, Chlebzavod. Yeah, the Chlebzavod. Whatever that means. But I know there's all kinds of critters in there. Maybe some habar. I'm gonna...
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. Miss her, I'm sad.
Why are you sad, Raiden? What happened? Did your project go wrong?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Oh.
Said. I have no money to give you.
Be sad, my friend. At least you've given me your best. Be happy about that. Celebrate the victories of the past when the present gives you nothing to celebrate. For not everything can be a glorious victory. Should have brought the rat killer. Looks like these guys took care of this area here. I'm not complaining. But at what cost?
Attic the Hask. Said. Morning and afternoon.
Morning and afternoon to you as well, Ikpahask. What's up, Iskra?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. BTW, how is your housing situation actually and your car situation? Like, do you need to somehow get them very soon?
Well, the house I would need to get in order to marry the lady. So, as long as she's patient and... well, as long as she's patient, that can take however long it needs to take. The car is a little more urgent, though.
Attic the Hask. Said. Raiden, how's your day, brother?
And how's your project going?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. I am very exhausted as Kra.
Raiden, I think I have some non-stops in my... I don't have any non-stops in my bag, I'm sorry. I will go to Prypiat to find you a non-stop. How does that sound, Raiden? Would you like a non-stop from Prypiat?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I didn't have practical lessons today, I only have them Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Today's a Friday. Okay.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I don't need non-stop, I need Coca-Cola, the best Czech beverage in the entire world.
Hola. Never heard of her. Telephone.
Attic Bahask said, wait, did I talk ABT my animation project in previous stream or you just gust misha? At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
Yeah.
I wish non-stop would sell outside Ukraine though.
I was actually asking Raiden about his crafts project where he's working on a thing. He shared on the Discord. But if you want to share about your animation project, feel free, my friend.
At Nick_Nick said, holy shite, YouTube didn't notify me about the stream once again even though I pressed the bell thingy. At Nick_Nick
Hola Coca-Cola, Nick.
said, hola Coca-Cola. At
Hola,
Raiden Rising
Coca-Cola.
Revengeance said, hi NIKK.
Hi, NIKK. Hope you're doing well, NIKK. 안녕하세요, NIKK. Vodka? Who needs vodka?
Attic
We-
Bahask.
We need
Said.
Coca-Cola.
The only thing I can share is me being somewhat nervous about voice acting. At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Full.
said, why did the TDS say holy shite like an Irishman?
Holy shit. Great. Look at the Irish and gonna add there when they're Ireland isn't the only thing to screen. Money is too. And we need coupons. You know, there is a scanner here with a detector in it. Let's go get it. Oh, no. You guys know that I think the claw is in here. Yeah, there it is. And there's a person who's dead here because they stuck their head in it. A nod to the real life claw, where people keep sticking their head in it and dying. Well, not recently, but for a long time. Real life stalkers.
At
would-
Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Iskra, as a horrible voice actor myself, just voice whatever you need to and ignore any response to it. Does it help? No. Will it drive you to do more though? Hopefully, it worked for me at least.
Yeah, Raiden, that's the spirit. By the way, I'm indebted to you for any voice acting thing you need. Maybe you have sent me something and I haven't seen it. Send it to me again so
At
that I
Raiden
do
Rising
see it.
Revengeance said, do you actually just die instantly if you pop your head into the claw?
No, Raiden, you most likely get brain cancer and die from that. Thyroid cancer. Something along here is very likely to go wrong. Oh, look at you, boy. Where's your equipment, boy?
@Nick_Nick said, "You can't get a brain cancer if you do not have a brain. That's a life hack for ya." @Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Appreciate it.
I haven't sent you anything yet. I wanted to do my anomaly review, but I scrapped that so you can't voice that, and I haven't made a Latino nation for my world build yet, so you wouldn't voice there either.
Probably the easiest way to deal with those poltergeists. Poltergeisten. Ow. Keith, do you want to die from electricity? No. Just a normal med kit. Me up again. Take me back.
Addict the Hask said, "I think Skiff just wants an apartment since right now he is kinda homeless." @Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
Not homeless, but
"I know next to nothing about Spain. It's colonial times and / or LATAM, so it'll take long till I could make a Latino country for my world build."
Why didn't you ask? I know all about that stuff. I've had no choice but to learn.
@Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "I didn't think you'd be interested in it, lol." Addict the Hask
Oh, I'm not.
said,
I'm kidding.
"One funny fact about my life, over 3 years ago I learned guitar when I was homeless."
That's cool. How did you end up homeless? Because of the war? If you don't mind me asking. Sure, it's not fun to talk about, so feel free to not share. Sorry to put you on the spot. And by the way, about the guitar itself, what did you start playing on it? What kind of music? Ugh. That's a stupid way to deal with that thing.
@Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Fun fact about Misha's life, his old mayor was an arse, and Misha told us he lived in an underdeveloped country." Attic Bahask
It is under the
said, I am not really a fan of explaining how I got homeless, to be honest.
Yeah, I can understand that. I asked pretty reflexively. Didn't do much thinking there. Apologize, man. About the guitar. Would you be more willing to talk about? Oh, Mamma Mia. What kind of music you played on it? Remember, switching to your pistols much faster than reloading.
At real_Mithya said, did they change the hitboxes on the flashbangs in 1.7? I used to be able to avoid them pretty easily, and after the update I just can't avoid taking damage. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
No.
what are you guys' favorite voice actors right now? Like, not of all time, just a voice actor who you really appreciate right now. Attic Bahask said, I mostly play melancholic tunes on my guitar or try to play my favorite songs.
Same here about the melancholic tunes. There's something about melancholy that gets me to play more than other feelings.
At Nick_Nick said, my fave VA is Roger Craig Smith.
In my case, Raiden, I don't know who that is, but I've always thought Troy Baker is really, really good. And I liked his performance in Indiana Jones. But I also like Alex Montero for what he did for us. And he's really good in Kingdom Come.
At Amir Hamza 8110 said, nice.
Hello, Amir Hamza 8110. How you doing?
At Amir Hamza 8110 said, in good TQ. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, for me right now, my favorite VA is the voice actor of Arthur Wellesley, the Duke of Wellington, from Guts and Black Powder. I sadly don't know his name. Attic Bahask said, my favorite voice actor is Roger Clark or Arthur Morgan's voice actor.
Roger Clark. What is this? Oh, it's 2 weapons in 1 rack. Yeah. Thought it looked unusual. What's so special about these AKs? Probably the muzzle device.
At Nick_Nick said, AK 74-74S.
The AK. That's my favorite one, the AK. The AK. Alright, Prypiat, here we are. If you ever go to Prypiat, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on me. Hey look, Raiden, there's your non-stop. I knew we'd find it eventually. But damn, that was easy. Are we being baited in, like into an ambush or something? Grab a non-stop for Raiden.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I sent you a clip of the Duke of Wellington from Guts and Black Powder in Discord.
Just now? Or earlier, like somewhere in the past? Somewhere in the past, something was between
At Raiden
you
Rising
and
Revengeance said, just now.
To this day. Real.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, since I mentioned Guts and Black Powder, I love this game so much, it's amazingly written, has a great voice cast and the gameplay is really good, also the whole premise of it is amazing.
It's the whole premise of it. It sounds like a shooter. Like a pirate game. Sounds like a pirate game, kind of. So like an old school.
Addict Bahask said, fellow Roblox player Raiden?
It's a Roblox thing. Cool. It is 7 Okoloko. No, I see a Monolithian. He should have seen me by now, but I have the eyes of an eagle and the motion controller helps me a lot. Now that I've gotten more or less used to it, I'm pretty effective with it, mostly. You on the roof?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, it plays during the Napoleonic Wars in 1812 to 1815 so far, but there was a zombie infection outbreak somewhere in Russia. At Nick_Nick said,
That
any
explains
smallpox
Russia.
players here?
These are actual, like that's an actual game? Smallpox? Smallpox is not a fun disease. But if it's a fun game, maybe I want some smallpox. Well, thank you for being dead, Buer. Appreciate it. Huh. The cool thing
At
about
Mitch_Nick
Monolithians doing the A-Life
said,
is that they kill the
No,
Buers.
I just made a funny joke.
Oh, that was a funny joke. It was funny. It was funny to me. But not like laugh funny, more like that was clever funny. Because there's a difference. Laugh funny is like ha 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 funny. But you probably know what laughing is, so you don't need me to explain what laughing is, do you? No, you don't.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, and the first map in lore so far, which would be Berzina, has you trying to build a bridge across the river to the other side, the same bridge Napoleon passed moments before, which was blown preemptively.
And what role does Nilfgaard play in all of that? Poor guy. He's alone. He's gonna get clapped if he doesn't find friends soon. Hello. Oh, how did I miss? I want to see if I can put him, like, knock him down without killing him. But nope. He wanted to knock down to be killed.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, you play as the rear guard in that map, which consists of French troops, Bavarian troops, and troops from the Duchy of Warsaw.
What are the chances? The minute I approach Prypiat, there's a monolith offensive on the core headquarters. Who'd have thunk it? Certainly not the plot. Or certainly not Skifa.
Addict Bahask said,
The guy that was...
who remembers the fully explorable apartments in Prypiat rumor and shadow of Chernobyl?
I remember them. I love them. But you know I know. You're probably asking the rest of the chat.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Prypiat is probably
said,
my favorite.
Shadow of Chernobyl.
It's Chernobyl. Chernobyl. Get it right. Pretty dense stuff being loaded here. Healthy frame rate drop. That is a lot of shooting. Now that's a chaotic gunfight. I love how that sounds. But I mean, I don't love how it sounds, but it's overwhelming as a gunfight should be.
Shadow of Chernobyl.
I never shat do. Hold on. Might be a good time to take one of these.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
And one of these.
Said Bill Clinton.
What about old Bill?
Addict Bahask said, Prypiat is the type of place I'd wear gray urban camo and scream death to enemies of Iraq. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, also Miska, why is your playtime on Steam private on games? I want to see your playtime in games.
I didn't know it was private. I'm not smart enough to know why it's private. Really?
At Niche _ said, he can't show his playtime anymore cause he is famous.
I'm not famous, and I would show it because I brag about it. I brag about my 400 hours in Stalker 2. I didn't know it was private. Why is it private? It shouldn't be private. Why is it private? Some guys down there with
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I told you last year as well. Addict Bahask said, the FSB will kidnap his PC if he shows his Stalker 2 playtime.
Fuck the FSB.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, when you told me to check your top played game, I couldn't see cause the playtime was private, so the order of games was random.
Really? No way, Jose. Or should I say, no way, Raiden. Really? Gonna make
@Nick_Nick said, maybe he is ashamed of like 1000 HRS in Genshin Impact or something.
Oh, you guys want to see it? Let's show it to you. All right, let's show it to you. Okay, I can't really see.
@Raiden Rising Revengeance said, FSB can't even find spies set up next to the Miskra XD.
Now, if you guys knew, by the way, I have a clown award. That's the most embarrassing thing about my Steam. Where are my games? I can't really see well because I'm looking through OBS. Let me switch monitors. Give me a second. I'm switching monitors now. Okay, so games, yeah. There you go. Stalker 2 is number 1 with 412 hours. After that, Kingdom Come Deliverance with 243. Then The Witcher 3 was 228. Then Far Cry 5, which I actually like. I don't care what anybody says. Lossless Scaling, of course.
@Nick_Nick
Big W.
said, I should give you some awards too.
Yes, give me some awards that aren't the clown, please. The clown is kind of embarrassing. Insurgency Sandstorm, which I played a lot before the acquisition by Focus. Or since then, I have not played it that much. Or at all. Last played February 2024. Yeah. FIFA 22, last played in 2022, but it racked 150 hours. A lot of those were phantom hours because the game has its own launcher and it would just sit minimized for a long time. Tallying hours, which is BS, man.
Said, total Strider death.
Then, my last 200-hour games are H3VR, which is awesome. How one can spend over 140 hours in H3VR. I don't know, but I did it. And Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim is my last. The Dork Award, thank you.
@Nick_Nick said, you got the Dork Award now.
Thank you so much. I love the Dork Award. Clear Sky and Call of Prypiat are at 58 hours and change each. I tried getting a 100% achievement in Modern Warfare Remastered for a while. Got pretty close. But I still need to finish the game on Veteran, which is why I have so many missing trophies or achievements. And... oh, this one should be easy to get. Kill 20 attack dogs with a knife. That one should be easy to get as well if I go for it. Yeah, that's it. I think, was that the award arriving? Yeah, a trade offer. What's a trade offer?
@Nick_Nick said, Call of Duty U.
What's this? Ew, that's creepy. No. Ew. Big boss. Raiden, what is this? For my what? For my nothing? I'll decline your trade. That's scary. No. Yeah.
@Raiden Rising Revengeance said, XD. @Ikbahask said, Left 4 Dead 2 my beloved.
I've never played Left 4 Dead 2. By the way, all other games I love. Homefront: The Revolution. Lots of people don't get my love for that game, but it is better than you think. Worse than most people. So you can see that how usually when a game had mixed overall reviews, but mostly positive recent reviews, it's because launch was a total failure. I think you can see a time range. Yeah, you can see the graph. You can see launch was a total failure. And ever since then, the game has slowly recovered, but people don't know it.
Said, someone gift Miss Ho Left 4 Dead 2. @Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Please don't give me Left 4 Dead 2. I'm not gonna play it.
Change your
I don't play
privacy
multiplayer.
settings. Ukraine.
I understand that. I understand you wish to see my playtime anytime you wish. I'll try to figure it out, but I have no idea how any of that works. I'm serious.
Said, Addict Bahask said, "Let's go, thanks Raiden." At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-a-tat-a-tat-tat."
Try Raiden, try it all capitals. See how it changes if you go
At
all
Mitch
capitals.
underscore Nick said, "Ukrainican Republic, Ukrainican Republic." At Horjikandal is a 6644
Did we join forces?
said, "I've been wanting to try Homefront. Definitely will check it out now."
Yep, it's Jorge. Jorge is that Jorge Condaliza. Jorge. That's a fun way of spelling Jorge.
А знаєш, вільний,
But yeah, get home
може і
front.
добре, що ти тут. Я
It's
так
got
довго
its
на
quirks, but
At
смітнику
it's
Raiden
fun.
Rising Revengeance
Прип'ять умарив.
said,
Думав,
"Just go into your Steam profile
Відкопаю
settings and
таке,
make
що
your
прямо
profile
вух.
all public or at least visible
і
to friends."
відкопав. Сто
At
чортів
Raiden
мені
Rising
в
Revengeance
печінку.
said,
Я ж з дьогтем був, коли ми,
"Rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat."
сам знаєш, що знайшли. І
Really?
тепер я його ані дослідити, ані вивчити не можу.
Addict Bahask
А от ти...
said,
Iskra, go get
hang
it!
out on
Go
Dave
get
and
it!
fun
Go
guys.
get it! Iskra, 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 Is. You have fun. You have fun. You have fun. You have fun.
At Mitch underscore Nick
Iskra, Iskra, Iskra.
and 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 and
Yeah.
and 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 and
That's Iskra's bike right now. Dun, 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 dun.
Забігай ще.
I will be high shit.
Перевірте квадрати 6, 7 та 11. Швидко. Швидко. Атака на штаб – це
I
відволікання
like this,
уваги.
Deggy.
Норд доповів про тебе. Дякую за допомогу. Викладай, Скіфе. Кожна хвилина коштує мені мертвого монолітівця. Кажи,
At
Що тобі
Raiden
треба?
Rising Revengeance said, "Misha, what's your
Шукаю
playtime in
вхід у
Metro
підземки під
2033 Redux?"
тут корпус тобі не помічник. Я знаю, що ти й твої
I think I need to
союзники
dig up the
шукають.
Xbox one for that.
Знаю. Ми цього не допустимо.
Це погроза?
Так.
At Raiden
Оскільки
Rising
ти,
Revengeance
можливо, зберіг життя
said,
кільком моїм людям,
"I have 42H.
можеш зараз бути в моєму місті та моєму таборі. Але якщо ти продовжиш копати, я розціню тебе як звичайного монолітівця. Я все
Just one
сказав.
playthrough though. Does it not say how many hours I have in it on the console? It doesn't say how many I have on the console, but it does say my achievements.
Це місто мертвих, і я до них доєднуватися не хочу. Тому
At Horjikandal is a 6644.
Yeah, 13 hours.
Can't
There you
wait
go.
to see what this game looks like after all is said and done. Also, next Metro is supposedly gonna be revealed soon.
So I have 13 hours. Next Metro. I played Metro Awakening on VR. It was pretty neat.
стояти на смерть там не було.
Held back because it's also a mobile VR game. But you can see what can be done in VR if you make
At Raiden Rising
a
Revengeance
bespoke VR experience.
said, "Hold Misha, I gotta add you on Xbox now."
Okay. Okay. Okay.
At Niche underscore Nick said, "I did not like Metro Awakening much.
I could tell
Товарів у мене небагато.
that
Сам
there were
розумієш.
issues with
Усе, що змогли, забрали
making the
наємні.
game
А що не змогли?
bigger
Ось, дивись.
because of hardware
Тільки
constraints.
дьогтю накажи. Він таке не
It's
сховав.
basically a mobile
Бо в
game, a
Прип'яті
game made for
кожен
mobile
патрон на рахунку.
that you can
Тому
play on
якщо
Steam.
спитають, я тобі
But I
життя
think it's
рятую.
alright.
За невеликий внесок. Чим багаті, як то
At Raiden
кажуть.
Rising Revengeance said, "How do I add people on Xbox?"
Raiden, you would not believe it if I told you, but I don't know either. Genuinely not a very savvy person when it comes to adding friends on different launchers and profiles and all that. since I mostly play single-player games, the friend feed is just there for screenshots and posts and achievements and just commenting on that. But, you know, linking up with friends to play games is just not something I tend to do. Unfortunately, because that is a beautiful experience to have. I just don't have the appetite for multiplayer.
Повертайся, якщо що.
I will absolutely повертатись myself. Too full for me. Too full for me. In our fractured existence.
@Nick_Nick said, I used Xbox linked to Steam
No
for Sea of
breed.
Thieves and Xbox itself for Indiana Cojones when Misha gave away a PC Game Pass code.
That's right, you got a Game Pass code. Hope you enjoyed it.
Подивимося, що там у тебе.
Damn, I spent all my money repairing the Gauss gun. Hopefully it's worth it.
Забігай ще.
@RaidenRising Revengeance said, I feel stupid AF for not knowing how to add friends on Xbox.
Hey Raiden, I'm in the same boat. Don't feel stupid.
@Nick_Nick
You think I'm
said,
stupid?
OFC, I enjoyed it.
Good. You know, it's really sad to see Game Pass devolve into what it is now, I think, which is basically a trolling scheme. When I say trolling, I don't mean like messing with people. I mean like getting people to chase after it. Because in the same way that Game Pass was designed to attract players to Microsoft from PlayStation, because Microsoft said, okay, everybody's digital libraries are on PlayStation, we need to give people a way to play our games. It's also not a good reason for players and developers to stay. It's not good enough yet for that, and I don't think it ever will be. Because game ownership matters. And Game Pass, for however good it is to play games on Game Pass, it doesn't help the games you love as much as it's like a sampling spree of stuff you might like and probably won't. For example, I bought this game, where is it? I think I deleted it. No, here it is. I bought this game here, Pacific Drive. And Pacific Drive is a game that is not of my liking, truly. It is not. It was interesting. I played it for a couple of hours. I think I can see. I don't want to. Okay, yeah. So let's see how many hours. I played for an hour.
@Nick_Nick
And it was fine.
said, the thing I did not enjoy was Microsoft not including Indiana DLC in the Game Pass, and I did not feel like buying both the game and a $20 3-hour DLC, so I used the Year site.
Yeah, that's another thing about Game Pass. Like, it's supposed to hook you in, but it doesn't keep you. Unsubscribing from Game Pass is not something that I feel torn about whenever I do it. And I maybe get like 2 months of Game Pass a year, and I play all the games on my would like to try list in those 2 months. They're not together, by the way. It's like in the early half of the year and in the late half of the year. But that's how I figure out that, okay, that game is not for me.
@RaidenRising Revengeance said, your mouse is on the screen.
Thank you. I cannot see the mouse. But if you tell me, I'll see it.
Прийом, Скіфе. Не уявляєш, якою ціною.
If
Але
тут...
нам вдалося відтіснити монолітівців і закріпитися на точці.
Hey, subtitles!
Координати надсилаю. Час обговорити наші плани.
A lot of bodies. Ammo while you're at it. Medical equipment. Gotta be practical here, boys and girls.
At Nick_Nick said, also I liked Pacific Drive, but it gets pretty damn boring by the time you reach the third area/act of the game.
It got pretty damn boring an hour in for me. It was really interesting to try out the haptics and drive around a little bit, but it's too much in the simulation side for me. I like don't get me wrong, I lean more towards simulation than gamey when it comes to games, but too much simulation is also... Oh, he's not a box. Why did I knife him? But too much simulation is too much simulation. There's no two ways around it. Oh. Good thing I'm in cover. See, that's the value of making yourself a small target. They're out in the open. I am not. I'm taking a bet that I'll be able to hit them better than they'll be able to hit me. And it paid off. Would you look at that?
Rising Revengeance said, I'll be honest, I don't even really like strategy games, and I still waste hundreds of hours in them. I legit can't stop playing them when I don't really have interest in them. At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
That's quite
said,
a mystery.
Paradox are the exception cause I love Paradox. At
Hola,
Nick
Nico-chan.
said, good morning folks.
Hola, Nico.
At Nick_Nick said, hi. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Nikokin hi omaga hello gi geluda js.
Love to see how friendlily we get along with each other here. There's a mutant in here. Stunt.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, hola everyone.
Hola everyone too.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Nikokin is my brother from another continent. At Nick_Nick said, hola Coca-Cola.
La Coca-Cola. What mutant is that? I can't recognize it by the heavy breathing alone.
At Off64 said, Stalker 2, The Return of the Stalker.
It's time to stalk.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, Viva Pepsi.
There is. It's a sleeping bloodsucker. I almost missed him. Can we take him out, guys?
At Nick_Nick said, praise the ZHYVCHYK.
Doesn't sound like there are that many other bloodsuckers, so I think we're good.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I love ZHYVCHYK.
Shooting at me? Oh no, the dogs. Or the boars. I'm a dog. I'm a boar. 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 I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a boar. I'm a dog. I'm a boar. I'm a dog. I'm a boar. Why are children's playgrounds becoming deadly anomalous areas?
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, how many bloodsuckers have you circumcised?
No wonder the top chat filtered that one out. Holy. How many what? I don't know.
At Nick_Nick said,
Plenty.
TIQYWIQYK. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
Who many?
4 people, 5 including me, have voted yes for the game Night's BTW. At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, XDDDD.
I'm not gonna vote on the game night poll because my answer is an obvious yes. It's more of a community thing. But 4 people is more than enough for a game night. And I'm probably not gonna participate as often as you guys, but I still want you guys to have fun together. I will participate on the first one though.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Misha won't participate because he's boring and worm food.
I'll be worm food, my friend. But he's above that.
At Amir Hamza 8110.
This scene is always telling.
Misha love your Trump impersonations.
Thank you. Everyone tells me my impersonations of the best. They can't get enough of them, frankly. Believe me. This is also the fastest growing stream in all of YouTube. Love to see it.
5 гребнів півгодини тому.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Misha, what will you do about the dying of duty? At Nick_Nick said, Misha, love your Miguel impersonations.
Думаю, твоїй спорязі не завадить ремонт.
Thank you. I appreciate
Зроблю все, що в моїх
all
силах.
the compliments to my abilities to impersonate people, including myself.
Бережи себе.
Добре, що нова партія споряги швидко прийшла, а то вже все розписано наперед. Для тебе теж знайдеться. Обирай, що треба. Зараз екіпіруємо.
At Nick Hoken said, MR President, there are 20 million illegals outside the perimeter.
Don't worry.
At Nick Hoken
We're gonna keep them out.
They're gonna take our artifacts. At Nick Hoken said. They're eating the mutants.
Ah, what savage eats the mutants? What is this, Gamma? Gamma! Don't really like Gamma. Too anal. Gamma is too anal. Oh man, I'm losing energy. This illness is no joke, man.
At Nick Hoken said, I heard Gamma is S.T.A.L.K.E.R president.
Don't worry about Gamma being woke. We are going to make the zone great again, 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 again.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I am a dwarf, and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. At Nick_Nick said, we are gonna keep winning.
Not only are we gonna keep winning, Nick, but you may even get tired of winning. So much winning. You'll be saying, Misha, this is too much. We can't handle the winning.
Said,
oh, I need my
oh,
throat
I
medicine.
forgot to mention I'm hyped AF for a game.
Oh, that's dreadful. So I have to bring this into my throat and squirt
Так,
a numbing air.
саме так виглядає війна, Даліне. І на відміну від нас, Бійцю, що ти дізнався? Доповідай.
Те, що Дегтярьов уперта сволота. Він сказав, що ніхто не має потрапити до підземелля.
At
Він не
Nick_Nick
допомагатиме.
said,
У них же теж
yeah,
були
thanks for the
мрії,
details.
What is the
надії.
game, Raiden?
А тепер нічого. От так, просто.
Дегтярьов завжди був занозою в сраці. Але з ним я розберуся потім. А зараз будемо діяти згідно з планом
At
Б.
Raiden Rising
Знайдемо
Revengeance
вхід самі.
said,
За
Ace Combat
розвідданими
8.
Oh,
є
that's
кілька
coming
місць,
out?
де може зберігатися інформація, над якою так трясеться Дегтярьов.
What does that have to do
Перша
with
точка пральня.
the diggy diggy hole?
At
Там
Nick Hoken
залишилися старі документи з операції
Ace Combat
«Фарватер».
8 mentioned.
Друге
At Kant_Gomerite
кінотеатр Прометей.
said,
Там можуть
diggy
бути
diggy hole,
архівні
diggy
схеми
diggy hole, diggy
підземних
diggy hole,
об'єктів.
diggy diggy hole.
Питання.
At Nick Hoken said, we are so fucking back. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
Питань більше нема.
nothing.
Тоді вирушай прямо зараз. На жаль, людей дати не зможу. Монолітівці легко відстежують великі групи. А я і так вже
At Nick_Nick
втратив більше, ніж половину
said,
загону.
I thought you were hyped
Manchester.
about DRG Rogue
Ми
Core.
чекаємо на тебе
At Raiden
тут,
Rising
щоб
Revengeance
піти до центру керування
said,
разом.
Nick Hoken,
Так бути
will you
не
play
повинно.
AC8 with me?
Хтось же
At Nick
має
Hoken
зупинити це насильство.
said, diggy digging in
Далі
your
він
butt twin.
прийде до тями. Але він правий.
At
Вже
Hugo's
близько.
drawing 2871.
Ми вже дуже
Said,
близько.
AV
Скіфе.
Nucha Key Berkey 4 Damk.
Poor damn.
At Nick Hoken said, we shall be there day 1 Raiden.
I wish to play Ace Combat 8. Was it really, really, really announced? Hold on. Let me Google that. Will only play if VR. Wings of Theve. F-18 on the cover.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
No VR tag.
said, actually I can't probably Nick Hoken. At Nick Hoken said, unrelated but it's 8 AM, I don't feel like playing anything competitive or crazy so screw it, civilization it is. At Nick_Nick said, Onoo chi ki bri ki eev damn ki. At Nick Hoken said, oh don't worry Raiden, I'll probably have no money for AC8 and likely will pirate LOL. At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Wow, you're bragging about
said,
Pirasi?
I won't be able to run it.
So, which one should I take? Prometheus against the beer, Or the beer is probably dead anyway, because A-Life is ruining everything, so I'll go for that one.
At Nick Hoken said, I will pirate anything and everything.
Are you currently pirating this stream? Amigas, cheetahs, friends for life. I don't know why I know that
At
song.
Nick_Nick said, Miguel's are ruining gaming. At Nick_Nick
I'll fight the
said,
kitty cats.
we need more misses. At Nick Hoken said, I'm uploading CGR member exclusive content to torrent websites RN.
Nope. I do not wish to engage in a firefight with hundreds of monolithians. Pass.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
No,
said,
thank you.
also Nick Hoken, I need to add you on Steam.
No, thank you. I'd rather not. Thanks for the interest, by the way. No, 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 no. I get it. Monolithians love me. They want to put their bullets in me, but I do not wish to engage in politics right now.
At Nick_Nick said, your call is very important to us.
Yay. Artifact hunting while getting shot. That's exactly what I signed up for. A meat lighter, no way.
At Nick Hoken said, MR President skillfully avoid the woke monolith agenda, killing him.
Through my leadership, we'll be able to evade the monolith. Get away from this one, boys and girls. Where's
At
the
Raiden
artifact?
Rising Revengeance
There it is.
said, Nick Hoken, what's your Steam? At
The
Nick
beautiful
_Nick
artifact. They don't make them
said,
like this anymore.
also, did any one of you find an artifact at a Prypiat school? At Nick Hoken
I managed to grab it
said,
once, Nick.
grabbing my friend code for Yat, 1 SEC Raiden.
That one is a pain in the ass, though, Nick, because it's one of the multiplying artifacts. The ones where there's phantom artifacts and you need to find the real one between all the phantoms. But yeah, it's grabbable.
At Nick Hoken
I was able to grab
said,
it.
8894793350.
Is that like a Steam friend code or something?
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said,
I do not wish to engage in politics.
At
Stop
Mitch
chasing me.
_Nick
I do not want to engage in
said,
politics.
yeah, I've been running and jumping for like 30 minutes, but I think the genuine one was inside the wall. At Nick Hoken said, accepted. At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, I'll also send my code.
Is that like Steam or the Discord? Oh no. Yeah, it could be stuck, which, considering the recent artifact bugs, is not just possible but
At
also likely,
Nick
which would suck
said,
for you.
please send all of your CVV codes. At Nick Hoken said, Steam friend codes. At Hugo's Drawing
movie.
2871 said, "We can play Helldivers." At Nick Hoken
Can you believe
said,
I haven't played
"Epic
Helldivers
Games
yet?
is such a funny storefront." At Nick Hoken said, "Infinite free games yet no desire to play 99% of them."
That's why they're free. Infinite
At Raiden
bots.
Rising Revengeance said, "I've never played Helldivers either."
Played the first one on the Vita, but not the second one. Where are you, beer boy? Oh, it's a pseudo giant, not a beer. I forgot it was. I thought it was a beer all along. Eh. Get quick scoped. Get quick scoped.
Said, "I barely add friends on Steam cause I had like 100 plus at some point, and 80 of them I did not even know and felt kinda weird."
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's the thing about one of the reasons I don't have many friends on Steam. The people who I'll add on Steam are because we've interacted before, and like people who have won gifts on the channel, or people who, like yourselves, are constantly watching the videos. But really, I've for the longest time, for more time than not, I've just not had friends on Steam. Really. Like, my only friend was my brother.
At Nick_Nick said, "Now I have closer to 15 I think." At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, 183914083. At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "This makes me scared that Misha will forget me one day and remove me from his friends." At Nick_Nick
Raiden, you're unforgettable.
said, "If not less."
You're on the unforgettable list. Don't worry about that. It's not something you should worry about. Oh, hell no. Nope, not me. I never lost control. You're face to face with the man who stole the world. You actually are chasing me? Oh, you're the real dog. You're the real dog. You are not the real dog.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871
I just missed.
said, "I have 26 friends, and play alone with myself." At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Sold not stole, get your lyrics right, Misha."
No, because I stole it, Raiden. I kept it from... Oh no, mamma mia, not a grenade.
At Nick_Nick said, "I also play with myself." At Nick_Nick said, "I mean what?" At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "For every lyric you get wrong you gotta do 1,000 push-ups."
Oh, I wasted a med kit. Do I have to do 1,000 push-ups for that too? Since I'm close to Deggy, I can go grab I can go drop off my
At
stuff.
Nick Hoken said, "Bro, it is hot as hell in this funky ass fuck ass continent."
Which is why North America and South America, in my opinion, are separate continents.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, "Let's make it for every mistake in the game 1,000 push-ups."
I do not wish to do that, no. 100 seems more reasonable, because that's exhausting too. And it doesn't take the whole day. Keith. Glad to see you, buddy. Nope. Yep.
Чимба.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. In my opinion, Misha, they are separate. That's how geography is loudly crying face. At Nick Hoken. Said. 100 reps of remembering every cringe moment in life. At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said. North America is basically come.
Pardon?
At Nick_Nick.
You do
said,
realize I am
should I
in
almost
the
forge her
Caribbean,
about the
which
boat ram
counts as
time?
North
Bye for
America,
now.
right?
At Nick Hoken. Said. Unrelated, but am I weird for only ever playing as Brazil in Civ 6?
Oh, Nick.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Have a good time
Said,
enjoying your boterham.
Hugo, how dare you?
And
You
don't
missed all
forget
the
the
small countries
stroopwafels
like
and the
Misfits.
poffertjes and the sinaasappel and
At Hugo's Drawing 2871.
de belangrijk
Said,
reis.
Canada, United States,
Oh,
Mexico.
zo belangrijk de reis. No, Hugo. Central America counts as North America too. And the Caribbean as well. Everything. Thank you well.
At Nick_Nick. Said.
Thank you
Dank
well.
UWEL.
Oh. Ik denk dat een sinaasappel is goed. Heel goed. Ik heb 9 poffertjes. That sounds so funny.
Повертайся, якщо що.
Goedenavond, meneer. Ik heb 11 boterhammen. Like who's... Oh, I need to fix my stuff since I'm gonna be out there. Gotta be. Yeah, about time. Raiden Rising
At
Revenge.
Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Ну,
Said.
привіт.
Dominican Republic, 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 Dominican Republic. At Raiden Rising Revengeance. Said. Misha is slowly becoming Yuan Cruyff. At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said.
About that young
Are they
Cruyff
sending
thing.
more planes? At Nick Hoken. Said. Sick Dominican Republic type beat.
Yeah, the Dominican Republic beat rocks. Anyway, going back to Johan Cruyff. You know, one of the reasons I love Johan Cruyff is because he oh, more Monolithians. Johan Cruyff was also, when he was a kid, he didn't just play football, soccer. He also played honkball, which is baseball. And he was a catcher. And one of the things he took from baseball into football was the pre-coordinated plays. Kind of like how you have set pieces in football. Well, he would do that in the open field. So a catcher would have to know what he has to do with the ball before receiving it. And philosophically, he took that over to football, which was one of the essential elements of total football. The foundational style of play for modern football. And a part of it had to do with what Johan Cruyff learned playing baseball. Which is cool because I love both sports. They're my favorite sports. Am I one of your boaterhams?
At Raiden
Boterham.
Rising Revengeance. Said.
Dominican
Did you know
Republic,
Ronaldo
Dominican.
speaks Dutch fluently? Brazil Ronaldo not CR7.
Yes, of course.
At
He
Hugo's
played.
drawing
He played in
2871.
PSV. He played in
Said. Total ball.
Eindhoven. It was Eindhoven if I remember correctly. I have a friend who lives in Eindhoven. Really good friend who lives in. Well, his family's from Eindhoven, but he grew up here in the Dominican Republic. 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 Man, Prypiat
At
is
Raiden
not a
Rising
joke.
Revengeance. Said. What are y'all's favorite football clubs?
Are y'all shooting each other? You're making it easy for me if you shoot each other. Oh, that's right. One of them is Cuckoo. For Cocoa Puffs. What is biting me? What's got its teeth in me?
At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said. Mine was Real Madrid back in 2010s, but I don't like football anymore.
Why don't you like it anymore? What happened? That's the real dog. That's a Sparker. That's a Sparker. Alright, we did it and we didn't die. I never really liked Real Madrid.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Never
Said.
liked it at all, really.
Mine are Real Madrid, AC Milan, Eintracht Frankfurt, Schalke 04, Panathinaikos, and before the Ukraine war I liked Zenit, but since the war I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, that's too many teams, Raiden. That's too many teams. And sure, they're different leagues. That's too many teams. You have to pick one. Mine is Cibao FC. Kind of. I'm getting pissed off at them for a few reasons that I don't have to disclose here. Panathinaikos. By the way, you guys should look up Cibao
At Raiden
FC.
Rising Revengeance. Said. Then Panathinaikos.
Panathinaikos.
At Camp Gamerite. Said. Cibao FC.
Yeah, that's my team. The older I get, the harder it becomes to keep track of all the teams. Frankly, it's more of a time management thing. You have to manage your time, and you just can't afford to watch so many games these days when you've got to get a lot of work done. There's a reason I'm streaming at 6 in the morning.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance.
Which is really good for you guys,
Said.
I suppose.
I used to be a Panathinaikos Ultra, then I couldn't watch Greek channels anymore, so I can't watch their games anymore.
Very interesting. You were an ultra. I'm gonna take this stuff and sell it to him.
At Hugo's drawing 2871. Said. They had the best players at the time, 2 times. Los Galacticos y Los Galacticos de los dos mil dices. I was playing football on the university club, but felt tiresome and the team had low morale.
Yeah, that tends to be... most people who play football don't play for a winning team. That's one of the realities that goes over lots of people's heads when they get into it. The likelihood that you'll be in a winning team is pretty low when you start playing.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871 said, I simply became more invested into motorsports. At Hugo's Drawing 2871
Makes sense.
said, and now into sim racing.
Okay, Korshinov, let's talk.
Довго, Скіфе. Я втрачаю людей.
Ось, усе, що я знайшов.
Дай подивитися. Значить, уся підземна частина міста – старий військовий об'єкт «Фундамент». І, судячи з усього, входів туди 2. Бляха!
Ляха, indeed.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance
Розділимося.
said,
Ти будеш рухатися
when I used to play
тихо
football I was the best player in my team and we only lost whenever I was sick or injured. At Hugo's Drawing
Damn right.
2871
Why'd you stop?
Та готель
said,
Полісся.
LB show CAFU.
Довіряю твоєму чуттю.
Я піду до готелю.
I'll go to the hotel.
Дворянков, ти чув? Вирушаємо до іншого входу.
І вприйом.
Якщо в фундаменті хтось є, то ми затиснемо їх у кліщі.
You guys want to listen to some
Ніхто не піде звідти
music?
живим, поки я не дозволю. Так точно. І ти, Скіфе, виконуй наказ. Наші вороги чекати не будуть.
Play some music. One of my favorite songs of all time, of all time, of all time.
Так точно, полковнику.
І підготуйся як
At
слід,
Hugo's Drawing
солдати. Це
2871
місто ще
said,
може здивувати.
Stalker ambience music.
Але коли ми
At Raiden Rising
закінчимо,
Revengeance
зони не
said,
буде.
I got hit in the head too many times by the balls and now whenever literally anything gets just slightly too fast, too close to my head, I start to cower and close my eyes and turn away.
Is the music too loud? Let me know if it is. I'll turn it down a
At
little.
Raiden Rising Revengeance said, music is too loud.
That's better. Yeah, you know, the reason I stopped playing baseball is because I got hit in both eyes
At Hugo's
by the
Drawing
ball.
2871 said, better.
Let me turn it down a little more. Not too much. So, when I was a kid, I was pretty confident on the ball. I wasn't afraid of it. I wouldn't say I was the best player, but I was
At
confident.
Raiden Rising
right?
Revengeance said, also I'm too fat to play now regardless.
Well, you can always do something about that if you're in the right conditions to do it. Which is the fortunate side to it. Oh, don't shoot at me. What am I doing to you? Damn it. I'm just watching, bro.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, I'm just not in the mental state to be able to keep up with losing weight. At Nick Hoken said, just became the world's first Suzy Rain. At Nick Hoken said, Brazil is moving up the world. At Nick_Nick said, God damn it, how did I miss the Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic, Dominican Republic,
You missed
Dominican
it.
Republic.
You missed it. Hey, Nick. Damn, I'm getting clobbered by monolithians on all ends. Wow. They do not like me in their town, I can tell. Two of them. Oh, everywhere I go, there's bullets. Just run, Skeef. Run, Skeefer. PS5 is struggling to keep up with that action. It's a lot of AI for that little CPU to calculate. It's a lot of NPCs. Yeah, you know, Raiden, that's one of the things that I found, like, I'm not a CrossFit bro, but I really like CrossFit gyms because it's really easy to catch a rhythm there and get committed to working out. And then the other half of it is just eating right. So if you ever feel like that's something you could do, and by the way, mental health and physical health, they share a room, so one does help the other get better. Good mental health helps the physical health, yeah, but also good physical health helps the mental health. Just something for you to think on. And the best part is, none of this has, ooh, look at these anomalous
At Nick
things.
_ Nick.
None of this has a schedule.
Said,
so
can't eat right.
Yeah, I can't eat right.
At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said, XD.
I can't eat right. By the way, Nico Chim, what is a cesarean? A cesarean. Not like a C-section, but like a suzerain.
Вони досі тут.
Okay. I see him, I see him, I see him. Ooh. That was close. You almost got shot through the wall. Did you see that? Ooh. Major's dead. That's a lot of Sparker boys. Dang. Okay. Here. He's moving from left to right. Right to left. He's in this area here.
At Nick Hoken.
There he is.
Said, I'm playing on a map that's a recreation of Earth, not to S.T.A.L.K.E.R of course, and I think I spawned on the southern tip of Africa.
Oh no.
At Nick Hoken. Said, met 2 city-states, no other civilizations so far.
That's... If it's a I don't know how civilization works, but my understanding is that the southern tip of Africa started civilizing, to put it that way, in the 1500s?
At Hugo's Drawing 2871. Said, I eat a lot and don't gain weight, need hard training at the gym to build muscle mass. I was at the gym 2 years ago for like a year and a half and was gaining a little bit of mass.
Yeah. That's, I think, what's called an ectomorph, isn't it? Where you really struggle to gain weight, both for muscle and for fat. But at the end of the day, you can still do it, I think.
At Hugo's
but it
drawing
has to kind of
2871
become an obsession at the same
said,
time.
Yeah.
There. It kind of becomes, you know, when people are really fit, like you can see their abs and stuff. The people I know who are like that, they're really disciplined, really hardworking, really smart too.
At Nick Hogan
with their food, with their eating.
said,
But it's
"Fuck,
also something.
I just found Genghis Khan. At
something.
Hugo's drawing 2871
What?
said, I gained like 5 or 6 kilos.
5 or 6 kilos is a lot to gain in a short time period, though. You did really well. You did really well. If you went from bone thin to 5 to 6 kilos extra, you did really well. It's probably exhausting to eat much more than you're used to, though. Especially if you can already eat a lot.
At Raiden Rising Revengeance said, Nick Oken, how? At Nick_Nick said, shit, I would like to transfer 10 kilos to someone if not more.
Because there's three kinds of
physiological
physiological types.
Thing that helped me, batido de camber, creatino y supplemento de lactavizoi.
Подивимося, що
Activazoi.
там у тебе.
Creatina. You know, the creatine helped a lot because it helps your body retain more water.
At Nick Hoken said, I don't know Raiden. I met a scout of his and he asked to share some info about the locations of our capitals. I said fuck that. At Nick_Nick said, is there a mass trading app or something? At Nick Hoken said, to maybe we'll get along cause I too play this game very aggressively. At Hugo's drawing 2871 said, creatine is goat. I miss her.
Yeah, creatine is one hell of a supplement. There's studies on its effect on your liver, or is it your kidneys? I think your kidneys. So, how safe it is to take it every day, year round, I don't know. But for the little while you take it, it's definitely a transformation in energy levels, in body mass, strength, kind of. Doesn't that really make you stronger, but it can help you build strength more efficiently and faster. So creatine, absolutely one of the top 5 supplements you can take. Truly effective stuff. And it helps with cognitive performance as well. But then again, I don't know how hard it is on your kidneys. The research goes back and forth.
At Hugo's drawing 2871 said, it's safe. I saw many videos about it.
Alright, Raiden,
Rising Revengeance
take care.
Said, I'm gonna head out for now.
Have a good time, brother. Be safe. You know, Ugo, I heard that too. The fitness community says it's safe, and all the doctors I talked to said, be careful. We don't know if it's safe. The research is inconclusive, and I'll listen to the doctors when they say the research is inconclusive, which means they're not sure. And I'm old enough to know that when people want to sell you something, they're more likely to believe in it.
By Raiden, kiss S in the forehead.
That's gonna make him really happy. Alright, the point of no return.
Іскра. Наші загинули. Але жоден з цих виродків не лишився живим.
already gonna wear out my rifle, huh?
At Nick Hoken said, I just met Munsa Musa, there is no fucking way. At Nick Hoken said, the goat.
El Chivo. Who is Mansa Musa? Tell me more, na 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 na. Tell me more, tell me more. Nobody there. Love this part. Love the parkour scenes. They're my favorite. Forget to save before you try something suicidal. Oh. See? I hit the thing and
At
of
Nick
course
Hoken said, richest man to ever walk the earth, only recently surpassed by that white devil Elon Musk.
Huh. The Mali Empire. Your new empire? Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. If you're not with me, then... Oh, come on. He ran out of stamina or something? What? Why didn't he sprint? Skifa? The white devil Elon Musk. Do you mean the
At
pale
Hugo's
devil?
Drawing 2871 said, XD.
Because when you say the white devil, that does sound discriminatory against the whites. But when you say the pale devil, it's him. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I'm not sure it does. Ah. Iskra. Mamma mia, let me go. Na 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 na. Thank you for the replenishment grenades. Very kind of you. Oh. Oh no, as I gaze on the clock, I realize it's almost time for me to go back to ordinary life and leave the zone for a while. I must work, dear friends. I must make the paper. By the way, I'm not sure what I'm gonna make of it, but I applied for World Cup tickets to watch the FIFA World Cup. Probably not a wise thing, considering I'm also in the market for a car and a house. But if I get the tickets, I think I'll...
At Yasnazori3292
I think I'll go for it.
said, his you hunting was successful, stalker.
Very much so, Yasnizori. We have not died yet all stream long. Not once. Неплохо. Друже тут. Пища тут. There. We're taking all the medkits we run into, because I'm relying on the military medkits, and when I'm out of those, I'm gonna have to rely on something. See? It always ammo with stuff that I don't have with me.
@Nick_Nick said, is in Russian, you might be looking for a word.
Непогано. Неплохо. Oh, really? That's that language? Nepojano. So I'll say that. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it. I'm just repeating lines from the Stalker characters. From the original trilogy, that is. And I do recognize some of those are... in the language of the now defunct and rotten Soviet Union.
@Nick_Nick said, yeah, no worries.
Nepojano. I thought it was Ukrainian because I thought it was like ni as in no. Motion controls are good, man. They're really handy. Oh, and as I say that, I missed my first shot of the evening. There's a controller in this area, right? Feeling. Yep. There is, and I was correct in that feeling. Where are you? Where are you, you little wrinkled forehead dude? Think you are, Faust? Pojano.
@Nick_Nick said, I heard you say that a few times already, but I feel bad for correcting someone cause it feels condescending, I guess.
I'd rather be corrected than remain wrong. So I appreciate it.
@Nick_Nick said, though I appreciate very much when someone corrects me.
Yeah, me too. I think people sometimes getting corrected can be uncomfortable. But those are crimes of the ego. To allow yourself to feel offended when you are corrected. Imagine if a student felt offended when they were corrected. As human beings, it is our duty to always remain students, to always remain willing to learn. That means accepting when others correct us, especially when they know, when you know they know more than you. Damn, this guy, he's soaked up a lot of rounds at this point. He likes taking it. I think I missed that one shot. Stop shooting at me. Can't you see I'm concentrated? Who's shooting at me? Wasn't that guy. Who's shooting at me? Look at that sneaky zombie, bro. What? Sneaky little zombie. Finally! Wow. I'm gonna have to go back and count how many rounds it took to take down that one controller. Because it was a lot. It was plenty of ammunition. Oh.
Atyus Nazori 3292 said, "Sneaky breaky."
Yeah, he's a sneaky breaky little zombie. How did he even get in there?
At Nick Hoken said,
Nico
"Just
Chan.
found the Aussies."
How did he make it his way inside? He was already in there. Hey, can't you see I'm busy?
At Nick_Nick said, "Bloody oath, mate."
Bloody oath, mate. Took all the stuff. Don't shoot at me. Ow. How many of you are there? There's so many zombies. Bloody oath, mate. There's so many zombies. Had this been the original games, I would have been dead. Well, I do have an exosuit, so I probably would have not been dead, but had I not had the exosuit, I would have probably been dead. Had I not had the exosuit in the original games, going through this, I would have been very dead. I want to explore this area a little bit before moving on, since I've always cruised past it. So these anomalies are generating autumn leaves. It's very interesting. I never stopped to observe them. For me, it's still the autumn leaves. These ancient canopies used to lay beneath. Now belongs to you. This house broken. Oh no, not me, please. Don't choke me. There's the first death of the stream. A stupid one. You know, it's almost time for me to wrap up anyway.
At Nick_Nick said, "I liked the fountain anomaly at S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
Yeah, I liked it too. That was an impressive anomaly. Let's see. I want to see what's down here, you know? That anomaly's got to be doing something down there, no?
At Real_Mitya said, I think these anomalies normally suck leaves in, and here they're outputting leaves." At Nick Hoken said, "Persians found."
It's a wormhole.
At Real_Mitya
Kind of.
said, "It's a leaf teleporter."
You know, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I need to get ready to go work.
At Niche_Nick
Make that paper.
said, "Ah,
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, Nietzsche. See, did you just discover the Rafflecopter? Hold on, before we wrap up, this is
At
truly.
Campgamerite said, "My Roflocopter goes so I.
Now that's a helicopter. That's the Rafflecopter. See ya, Yasni
At Miss Missouri 3292 said,
It's all thanks to you,
"See ya,
Nick.
Mishko
You did it.
HHHHHHHHHHHH." At Niche_Nick said, "No way."
I think, Yasni Zori, I think you need to make it part of a word. So, try saying like,
At Real_Mitya said, "See ya HHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHHH
yes.
At Niche_Nick said, "Okay, bye everyone HHHHH."
Bye everyone, take care, and I'll catch you maybe my night tonight, but definitely tomorrow night is more likely, or tomorrow morning is less likely. Tomorrow night is more likely, and that'll be it for today. Cheers, deuces.